Hey everybody, Prep Nurse 1 here. Well, that really cooled things down. I'll tell you what, that little quick shower that we just had didn't last a whole lot of time, but the only bad part is I had intended to start cutting grass today other than the push work that I did. And so I don't think I'll be cutting any more grass today. I did all around through here, got this all cleaned up, but yeah, that was coming down pretty good there for a little bit, and I'm sure we got a little bit in the tank from that, which is okay. Every little bit helps. But my whole day I had it all planned out, folks. Had the whole day planned out. I had to go do my running around this morning because the forecast said no rain all day. So I'm like, all right, let me go get my running around done first, get the things that I needed to get done. Did that, came back. As I told you in the other video, I was like, I'm going to cut grass, I'm going to spray paint tanks, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and do the other thing. And, so I'm glad I got that part of it done, though. That definitely looks so much better. I'm going to finish up that here in a little bit. And I'm going to try to keep working on the tanks and see what I can get accomplished there. There's a couple spots I can see that I got to hit. And that's why you back off and you look and you go, okay, but it was kind of raining, so, that was the snafu of that. All right, I want to talk about in this video the situation over in Taiwan. I don't know if you guys were aware of what's going on over there. So the new Taiwanese president was elected, who's very pro-democratic, pro-independence, and China is not happy. Okay, China's not happy. So they did military drills with a bunch of ships and a bunch of planes, basically completely around the entire island. All right, and to show how displeased they were. And they keep saying, and see, this is what kills me about this type of situation. They're like, this belongs to China, we want it back, it's going to be ours, and we're going to take it. And the Taiwanese people do not want to be part of China. So, it is amazing how that works and those type of things. But, it is what it is, obviously. But anyway, right after Chinese drills that they did to basically show, hey, we can come in here anytime we want to. Again, folks, and I will tell you, the only deterrent that is stopping China from going in and taking that area over is the United States of America. That's it. That's the only thing stopping China from going in there right now and taking that over. When China feels they are ready, they will make their move. Trust me, that is absolutely going to happen at some point. But right after these drills, a delegation of American politicians went over to Taiwan. Now, I don't know if you saw this in the news. I saw a little blurb, nothing, put out there all over the place, and, basically pledging our support for Taiwan. So, very interesting, the whole situation, and it is definitely interesting paying attention to what's going on. And of course, like I said, there's always a lot of grandstanding on all sides. And when you have, China is, of course, bashing Taiwan, they're bashing us for supporting Taiwan, basically saying you do belong to us and we're going to take you over at some point. So it's just, like I said, it's all the little games that are played that happen and stuff like that. So anyway, it is so peaceful and it is so relaxing and it is so quiet here. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And especially, like I say, this time of year, as soon as the leaves, like I said, I showed you guys, we went from one day you could see the road from here to the next 2 or 3 days later you couldn't see it at all. And that's what I love about this time of year. I mean, you can't even see Mark's place through the trees this time of year, which is really nice. So I want to address something, okay? I'm going to address this because I think this is important to address, and just kind of putting it out there. So there's, people making comments and stuff like that, and all these new buildings going in, and you're taking up all this space, and yada, yada, yada. and you know, it takes this much space to feed one person for a year, and you know, all the comments, and you're putting all these buildings everywhere. Okay, so first of all, okay, this spot over here, we dug into this hill. This hill actually originally came all the way out, I think, to about here, out to this area. So he had cut it back to just past, if you guys remember, where the wellhead is. That's where it was before. And now he's gone back farther into that hill. Okay, yes, we got a bigger, flatter area here now, which is great, and that's fantastic. But, you know, with the purpose of putting a building there, it gives us more parking for when everybody comes down, that we're not all jammed up in behind each other's behinds, okay? So there's more area for people to park, which is good, okay? So let's talk about placement of buildings. In the upper meadow, okay, Bud's back in the back corner. He's not in an area that was growing anything very much anyway because of the shading of the trees and everything. Where Sandy's going to be at, that was an area that was sloped like this. You would not have been able to really do anything with that, and again, too close to the woods anyway. The open areas of the meadow, we're going to have greenhouses in those areas, okay? Down here, what I'll do eventually down here is we will have shelves cut out as well, all the way down through. All right, all the way down through here will be these steps, if you will, and we can utilize that. It's really tough trying to grow anything on, you know, like that slope, to be able to get in there and take care of it or anything like that. So we basically have to cut out flat areas, and so we can do that all through down this area, and you be able to utilize that space. All this space could be utilized for gardens if we wanted to, okay? All of it could be. Mark's in the woods, where Johnson's got his place over here. It's tucked up in there as well. It's not an area where you would be growing much of anything anyway, and so that's where, then Cheryl's on this side of the hill, and again, it's all sloped, where this area is cleared out down here, where we put the pavilion, where Dave's got his place. Those were not areas that we were like, oh yeah, we're going to grow a lot of stuff in those areas. Now the pavilion area could have been used for that, but we needed to have the pavilion. We decided to put it there. That was our choice. But again, we have a lot of area to utilize for growing. And the thing is, the key with growing, guys, is you grow vertically, not out. So you can get a lot more things growing up than you could letting that spread out over an area of space. So, and again, it depends on what you're growing and how you're growing it. Greenhouses are definitely on the agenda down here. So I'm just putting that out there. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the situation with Japan and Taiwan, okay? And our role in that. I want to hear what you guys think about that whole situation. And I think more rain's coming now. So definitely want your feedback. So, but anyway, a lot of stuff going on. It's not like I'm allowing people to put houses right in the center of everything. They're on the edge, and if anybody else wants to be in the woods, they can be in the woods. So where I decide to, I've already pretty sure I'm going to put my place here. And here's what I have always said. I don't want anybody right down in this area because I don't want my view obstructed. Where Mark's in the woods, that doesn't bother me at all. They're over there. It doesn't bother my view at all. So when I do eventually put my house, which I will have here, I'm going to have a really nice view of this whole area, which is exactly what I want. Okay, so just something to think about. I had thought about being up on top. I had discussed that probably early on, but I didn't own enough of the property that way. I thought I owned more of the property that way. So the view was obstructed to see that awesome, beautiful view. Now, do I want to put something up on the top of their little tower area? Yes, and I do plan on doing that. It'd be a nice little, place to sleep in the summer and get up and go have coffee and do all that too. A lot of little projects that will be done. Now the rain's coming again. So anyway, I'm jumping off. Remember, folks, come on, Hella Girl. We are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. Come on, baby. soon as we figure that one out, we truly will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one stopping you from reaching your goals is going to be you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive and you stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. Set realistic goals, folks, and then set about to making them happen. That's the key. All right? Don't listen to negative people telling you what you cannot accomplish, because you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. All right? Have a great day. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.